much you did. Here's one.
John Podesta speaking to a group of Hillary Clinton supporters at what was, in the opinion of many of the people in that room, supposed to be a victory party for Hillary Clinton. Certainly does not to be turning out that way. Does it surprise you that we're not going to be hearing from Hillary Clinton tonight?
Ninepence. I'm not dead. What? Nothing.
There you see her apparently almost falling, but captured.
Here's your ninepence. I'm not dead. Yeah. He says he's not dead. Yes, he is.
Hillary Clinton seen for the first time today since giving her emotional concession speech after losing to President-elect Donald Trump.
I'm not. He isn't? Well, he will be soon. He's very ill. I'm getting better.
And I am ready to, come out of the woods.
No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment. Oh, I can't take him like that.
And there is no place I'd rather be than here with you other than the White House.
It's against regulations. I don't want to go on the car.
Obviously, the outcome of the election wasn't the one I hoped for.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Never in this equation is Hillary Clinton to blame for anything, and she was, after all, the candidate.
I can't take him. I feel fine.
You know, Putin didn't tell you don't go to Wisconsin.
Right.
James Comey didn't tell you call 1/4 of the country deplorable.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Look, isn't there something you can do? I feel happy.
In the new book, Shattered, Inside Hillary Clinton's Doomed Campaign. And the co-authors of that book, Amy Parnes and John Allen, join me now.
It really is over. Yeah. She takes the phone. She gets up from the table where they were discussing her concession speech for the next day, walks into a nearby room for some privacy, and as she's walking into the room, the people there heard her say, "Mr. President, I'm sorry."
Wow.
And that was the real end of her dream. It was the end of the Obama legacy. It was the end of the Democratic Party's hopes of winning the presidency. I mean, there were so many things on her shoulders, and you just feel in that moment, and we go step by step in even more detail than that in the book. You really feel in that moment the sort of crushing sense of defeat. Before this book, been able to deflect blame by talking about Russian interference and talking about the FBI. And of course, these are contributing factors to this incredible, crazy 2016 election, and we talk about those factors in this book. But what it has allowed them to do is to shift blame away from the candidate herself and away from the top aides on this campaign that weren't able to save it. And what you get from this book, I think, is a lot of different viewpoints on what went wrong that was internal to the campaign. And what the candidate did wrong to set herself up for this huge fall, including the inexplicable private email server she set up and the private talk she gave to banks right before she was going to run for president at the time of rising populism. These are things that hamstrung her campaign from the beginning and made people believe that she was dishonest. She was unable to recover from that, and you wouldn't have Jim Comey at the end coming back to haunt her had she not done the email server in the first place. So we have basically not seen the circular firing squad publicly because they've been able to project and deflect into another direction.
Right, until now.
This book has a lot of it in
Right.
it.
I feel happy.
The book is Shattered, Inside Hillary Clinton's Doomed Campaign, and it is out today.
Thanks very much. See you on Thursday. Right.